Hey, hey, where you at, my friend? I don't see you. Where you at? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Aha! There you go. So hum, shivo hum. What's happening? Tracy, what's going on, family? What's going strong, family? What's happening? My man, my brother, the man with the plan, shining like you can, shining bright, the brightest in the land. Appreciate you, my man. What's going on? What's going strong? We got a story today. We sharing glory today. And if you've ever found yourself in a position where you were pleasing other people, this is something that followed me for so long. For so many years. I even shed tears at times, trying to free my mind of this thing we call pleasing other people. Will we ever please ourselves? My friend, have you ever fallen into this trap? What's going on, Victoria? Maria, what's happening? I like the way you spell that. Tap the heart if you've ever found yourself in a puddle of pleasing others and could not find your way out. We're drowning in the perceptions of other people, right? In the judgment of other people. Tap the heart if you've ever found yourself in this predicament, in this puzzle, in this conundrum. The people-pleasing, perplexing, the problem of people-pleasing. So this is a story, and I actually was inspired today because Renata, shout out to Renata, we had a conversation earlier on a live session, and she was talking about how she was around her family members, but she was no longer trying to please them, no longer trying to appease them, right? And there were so many times in my life where I would try to please my parents, I would try to please my friends, I would try to please people in the audience, on stage, I would try to please people when I was playing the piano, I was trying to please. But it was all a tease at the end of the day. Because who was I really pleasing? There's a story called The Man, the Boy, and the Donkey. Stop me if you've heard this one before. This story got a laugh out of me. The Man, the Boy, and the Donkey. So there was once a man and his son, and they were going with their donkey to the city. As they traveled with their donkey to the city and they were walking along the donkey's side, a farmer passed by. And the farmer said, "You fools! What is a donkey for? But to ride on. You're supposed to ride on the donkey. Don't you know?" Don't you know? So the man put the boy on the donkey and they went on their way. But soon they passed by a group of men. One of the men said, "See the lazy boy? He lets his father walk while he rides the donkey. Look at him. So lazy." So the man told his boy to get off the donkey, and he got on himself. But they hadn't gone far when they passed by 3 women. One of the women said to the other, "Shame on that lazy man to let his poor little son walk." Well, the man wasn't sure what to do. But both he and his son began to ride the donkey together. By this time, they had come to the town and the people began to holler and point and laugh at them. Wondering, why is everybody laughing? The man stopped and asked what they were yelling at. The man said, "Aren't you ashamed of yourself for overloading that poor donkey?" Come on, man. Give the donkey a break. Cut the donkey some slack. You about to break that donkey's back. The man and the boy got off the donkey, tried to think about what to do, as they were puzzled by all these people. They thought and they thought. Finally, they cut down a pole, tied the donkey's feet to the pole, and raised both the pole and the donkey on their shoulders. Then they walked along in the middle of all the laughter and all the people who met them, cackling and giggling. Finally, they came to a bridge. And that's when the donkey, getting one of his feet loose, kicked and got loose, causing the boy to drop his end of the pole. In the struggle, the donkey accidentally fell over the bridge. And because his feet were tied together, the donkey drowned. The end. Now, what do we learn from this story? Anybody? Comment down below. What is the lesson in this story? What do we gather from the man and the boy and his donkey? The lesson of the story is when you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one at all. We may drown in the puddle of people pleasing, just like that donkey ended up drowning by being dropped on the pole of the man and the boy's perception, holding up what they thought to be pleasing to others. But they were afraid to just do them. Why are we afraid to just do us? And why isn't doing us enough? Understanding that we can be honest with ourselves, doing what feels right to us, for we are the only ones that are truly responsible to live our own life authentically and authentically, right? Can't live anybody else's. They say be yourself, for everyone else is taken. But when you allow your perception and the ideas of your mind to be shaken, you find yourself unable to awaken to your own truth. Obeying the truth of someone else, someone else's path, not understanding that you have always been enough and that you are enough even in this very moment, even as you are listening to the sound of my voice, even as you are watching this video, wherever you are in the world, you are enough. Whoever you are in the world, you are enough. However you are in the world, you are enough. Not because you did or said or thought or bought or became or created something special, but because you have always been more than enough. So, lastly, my friend, once again, let us not fall into the puddle of pleasing people. For just like that donkey, we can drown. When it comes to others' ideas, opinions, and perceptions about you, man, don't let that get you down. What goes around always comes around. And if you project the positive, you come to know that what starts to be reflected and what starts to be respected is a deeper connection with your own inner glow. Thank you so much for being. Thank you for breathing in this space. My friend, you could have been anywhere, any place. So I appreciate you listening and glistening. Share this message with somebody who needs to hear it. You never know who needs to hear that message. What's happening, big homie? You never know who needs to hear it, right? This has been Jerome Shaw, host of the Open Palm Podcast, motivator, meditator, out here in sunny Pasadena, California. Had to put that good word on you and let you know that you always have more to show and more to glow as you go and as you flow. So peep your own perspective for the rest of the collective. Much love to you. Much love. Take care and be yourself. For you're always there.